Good morning everyone. Today we are going to discuss about circularly linked list. So here the circularly linked list is basically it is a linear data structure, a linear linked list. So here the variation of linked list are circular singly linked list, circular doubly linked list. Here also we have two types of variations. So here what we are going to do is we are just going to connect the first and the last node. Just consider this is the first node we have and second node and then third node. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to in circular linked list I'm going to connect the last two nodes next address to the first node. So for example, this is my head node and this is my last node, right? What I'm going to do is last node's next field should have the address of the first node. For example, head node is at 1000 memory address. So that address will be, this 1000 will be stored in the last node's next field. Usually we do in singly linked list and a doubly linked list. What we do, the last node is mentioned as null. Last node's next field is mentioned as null, right? But here we are going to remove this null pointer by placing the address of the first node. So what happens after reaching the last node, easily I can travel to the first node. Okay, for easy traversing, we can connect last and the first node. So it forms a loop. So here every node points to the next node and last node points to the first node. So thus forming a circle. So thus we call this as circularly linked list. So we have two variation, circular singly linked list, circular doubly linked list. So this is an example of just see this diagram. This is an example of circularly singly linked list. Usually singly linked list will be having two nodes, two fields in a node, data field and the next field. Okay. And next is circular linked list advantages of circular linked list. So what is the purpose of connecting this first node and the that is head node, first node and the last node? There should be some advantage, right? So while doing deletion operation in singly linked list, we have some difficulties, so that doubly linked list are introduced. Then the same way, after reaching the last node, if we want to again traverse with the first node, it is not possible with singly and doubly linked list. So for that purpose, we are just connecting this last node 40 with the first node. Okay, so this is the advantage of the circular linked list. So the entire list can be traversed. Traverse means visiting each node. Traversed from any node. Okay, I can from first node I can easily reach last. From last I can easily reach the first node. Circular list are the required data structure when we want a list to be accessed in a circle or loop. For example, just take your music player system, Spotify or any other Wink kind of thing. After playing the last song, what happens if you are not doing any process? Obviously, again after the last song, the first song will be played, and one after another, second, third will be played, right? So that is a loop. Okay, that is an example of circularly linked list. We can easily traverse to its previous node, which is not possible in singly linked list, because your singly linked list it will not have the previous address. just see, this is circular singly linked list, and this is circular doubly linked list. So circular doubly linked list, the same way you have three fields in a node: previous address, this is next address, and this is data. Okay. And here what I am going to do, usually in doubly linked list you will be having null pointer here and here. So we are going to replace the null pointer with the address. So after the same way, last node is connected with the first node, and the first node's previous field is connected with the last node's address. Okay.